Hi all, sorry this is a bit late in coming. I had an interesting day. My little son, I don't know how he managed it. I had a full can of Chaos Black Game Shop undercoat because I wanted to start undercoating bits and bobs on this. And I always use black undercoat on these because if they get scratched it comes out black, which looks right. So don't use white undercoat, it's a nightmare if you do that. But anyway, he knocked it off the worktop onto my daughter's scooter fork, which then pierced the full can of black undercoat, which exploded by flying up in the air and depositing its contents everywhere. My kitchen was black. It's all clean now, but anyway, I thought I'd come up and just give you an update on the tank. As you can see, I've done quite a bit. I put a few different videos up on the little sub bits that I've been doing. I know they're not great, but I just thought it might help people, especially with the machine gun and the anti-foil, you know, the foils and the laser, anti-laser things. That's technical, isn't it? Sorry, it's all of the lacquer thinner that I've been breathing in all afternoon. Or if you do get it on the floor, best use hot water, soap, and a wire Brillo pad thing. That works wonders, especially on cabinets. Anyway, so as you can see, the laser coatings are on. What I wanted to do today was undercoat those black so you could see it better. But if you can see in the driver's one, can you see it should start to go a purple colour. So if you look on a bronzes, it does that. It will look much better when it's got paint all around it. Please don't not focus on the right thing. I don't like these new phones. So there's that, and there's the anti-laser coating up on the Commander's cupola. If you can see, it goes green and that kind of bronzy orangey colour. With the camouflage paint around it, it should look more red. So it's like that. I've done the crows, which you know about, so I did a video of it, and if you want I'll put the links on it. This is the part that the crows, when it's in, come on, focus, when it's in transport, it lays on. But, I don't be horrible, but it's too big. It's too wide and it's too tall. So it needs to be cut down. I checked with reference photos, so it was too chunky on the turret. So I've done it. It's not a big job, it's easy. You just chop it straight down the middle, put it together. I'm not putting any photographs at the end of this because I don't want to make these videos too long. I don't want to bore you all. And you can see what I've done. Let's pop that there. I've also fitted that after I did the anti-slip and taken out the middle and thinned it right down to make it the right thickness, and it works fine. It's lovely. And then the tie will go on there when it's done. I've put the box for the smoke discharger grenades on, and I've also done it so that if you can see, there's the little gap that it's supposed to have. I've placed the grenade launchers from the, and this is all Trumpeter kit. I've also placed the tow cables, and I got these from T-Rex Studios. They're a little bit expensive, but if it means I don't have to fiddle about and redo stuff, I don't mind. I don't really spend my money on other stuff. It's not like I go down the pub a lot. Any spare money I spend on tanks and kids and the wife. So this is all T-Rex Studios. I've got to undercoat it, hence I wanted the undercoat, because with 3D printed parts, the more it gets UV light on it, the harder it gets and more brittle. So it's a good idea to undercoat them. I've put the T-Rex Studio aerials on. I've not used the DKL MRC ones because I want to do one called, what's it? It's not Darth Vader. Darth Helmet, that's it. It's in the reference book from MiG. There's a tank with Darth Helmet written on a gun barrel, and this is what I'm going to do. This is what this is. This is my Darth Helmet M1A1 Abrams, M1A2 Abrams. There's the loader's hatch, which now opens up and doesn't hit the machine gun. If you saw, I did the other video on that, and it's I got that from the M1A2 Set V2 model. If you look online, it's got fabulous reference. Got a little water can there just for fun. Like I say, none of this is really stuck on yet because I want to make sure what I'm doing with the painting and everything else. So there's the baskets. I put the photo etch in for the baskets. It's very easy to cut down the photo etch here, because because I made this basket smaller, the photo etch is too big. But what you do is you just cut it, you cut the corner piece off, and then you make the corner piece smaller and then put it back on again. So that's really simple. I've put the range wind detection sensor thingy jobs up here. That's technical, isn't it? So there's the other one. This is the DKL MRC stuff. That's the jamming thing, I think, or something like that, isn't it? I'm not sure, you have to tell me. And then this is the well, not sat nav, but I think it's the upload, isn't it? The uplink, whatever it is. There's one on the other side. There's the anti-laser coating again. And most of the stuff I've done is on the turret. So there's that, and then there's smoke discharger and that this side. There's the tow bar by DKL MRC, which is better than the Trumpeter one. So I use that. It's quite nice to be able to have all of this choice on what to use. And I feel slightly guilty still that I'm using 2 kits, you know, especially at the minute. I've put the photo etch on along the sides. While putting the photo etch on, I realised that these are too small. So I've got to build them out a bit. It shouldn't be such a big job, but I've got to do it. I was going to do that today, but I spent most of my day in the kitchen. Not cooking, mainly turning everything unblack. And here's the rear. It's one of those days. I had to fix that because I dropped a massive blob of super glue the other night and I couldn't find out where it went. Couldn't find it anywhere. It was on there, so I had to get that off today. It's been one of those days. This is the cover for the reversing camera and the rear light. I have got some photographs how I did it, but I don't know if you guys want me to show you. I don't want to bore you. I blanked off the screw holes at the back. It makes such a difference, and I'm going to do the front ones. And that is about it. Yeah, that's about it. That's DKL MRC. This is all DKL MRC. The stuff in white is DKL MRC. The stuff in grey is Trumpeter. I've got to put the bolts on here, which should be easy with my Mr. Meng's nuts. I put some little bolt detail from Meng's nuts along the top here, if you can just see it. I've got to do the details on here, like I say, fix that, and put the glass in there and in the commander's sight, and also then put the little padlock lock things on here, and that's it really. Then I can chuck some undercoat on it and get painting it, which is the fun bit. I like painting them. So let me just go over it once more, and then I will bid you all a lovely evening. Keep your fingers crossed that your children can't get their hands on some spray paint, and yeah, here we go. So that's all I've done this week, but I think it's getting there. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with that. Anyway, look, have a lovely evening, and I will see you next week.